Peace of Christ and blessing to all of you. I know I've been away, or apparently so, for a couple of weeks, but I've done my job like. I've been in private debates kind of with our fellow Muslims. And well, I found out after about 3 hours why do they think Jesus is disgusting, which is what they really believe. They do believe that because of the woman that comes and asks for for her son to be healed. So because of that, they believe Jesus is disgusting. So I pulled up some of their very beautiful hadiths, and of course they'll always have, like Dawood said, the miracle of reinterpretation. They brought up a scholar who totally butchered the hadith. Not only that, he contradicts it, and they go with the scholar, throwing the narration altogether if it doesn't fit with them. So, having said that, I've also watched a couple of their videos, which I want to discuss with you. One of them is on EF Dawa, and it's called the Forbidden Knowledge of the Quran. Now, as you probably know, Quran deals with lots of mysticism. Muhammad, of course, only appeals to apocryphal piece of literatures translated by Waraka, as we know, so we don't have to go through this every single time. But my my opinion is that we always have to refute kinda the same over and over, the same I'm not gonna say stupid, but foolish subjects. So I'm not gonna keep you long today because my internet keep playing me for days now. So I hope my sound will be good. So without any other thing, we're gonna go straight into the video, and we're gonna play some of it because I think it's very good, because we're gonna slap two in one, like. So let's play some of this, some of the video, and we'll discuss it. The video, it's made by some sort of site, but as you can see, it's posted by EF Tawa, so they subscribe to this foolishness. Therefore, we're gonna slap both in the same time. So let's go into it, and let's see what they say.
Prophet Abraham is a pivotal figure in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. There's a lot of overlap in the stories about Abraham in the Qur'an and Bible, but it is only the Qur'an that reveals knowledge about ancient Babylonia that until recently has remained hidden from mankind, lost in time. Jewish, Christian, and Islamic sources all place Abraham's birthplace in ancient Babylonia, the region where we find modern-day Iraq. This region worshipped a multitude of gods and goddesses. Of particular prominence in the pantheon were celestial bodies such as the stars and planets. Each city had a patron god, which they worshipped as their main benefactor and protector. The moon god Nana, symbolized by the crescent, was worshipped at Ur and Haran. Shamash, god of the sun.
No, I don't believe the crescent moon was worshipped prior to Muslims. No. I mean, imagine this forbidden knowledge. No. So can you imagine the same goddess like La being worshipped thousands of years before Muhammad? I mean, this is kind of great. Let's keep watching because they're gonna say very funny thing without even knowing it. Look.
Sun, represented by the solar disk, was worshipped at Larsa and Separ. Venus, personified as the goddess Ishtar, was symbolized by an 8-pointed star and worshipped at Uruk. According to Mesopotamian mythology, these three celestial bodies, the Sun, the Moon and Venus, formed an astral triad. Recent archaeological discoveries depict the special relationship between these deities. The stele of Ur-Nammu shows the sun and moon joined together. The Kuduru of King Melishipak depicts the astral triad in full. The Kuduru of Nebuchadnezzar shows the astral triad. The stele of Nabonidus also depicts the astral triad. The wide geographic distribution of these artifacts indicates that this astral triad was a prominent cult throughout the region. The Qur'an informs us about some very specific details with regards to the idols that Abraham's people worshipped.
Oh, I can't hear to this. So, you probably know the Quranic verses. If you don't, then just let me, and we'll read them together. I'm gonna pass them because I can't leave this singing, which normally should be haram, because of my daughter. She might be scared of this identity, so I'm gonna skip them, singing, and we'll move straight into the topic again.
We can see the Qur'an draws our attention to their worship of the sun, moon and a third idol. Note the details provided about the third idol. So when the night covered him, he saw a star, but when it set, he said, I like not those that disappear. The word translated here as star is the Arabic word kawkab, which carries the meaning of celestial object and can be used to refer to a star or planet. The Qur'an tells us that at the onset of nightfall, this celestial object appeared for only a brief amount of time. This description of the third idol matches the characteristics of the goddess Ishtar. One of her names was the evening star because she personified Venus, a planet that appears for only a brief amount of time in the evening. We can see that the Qur'an's claims about the idolatry of Abraham's people is accurate, in light of what we know historically about the cult of the astral triad. Amazingly, such knowledge of ancient Mesopotamian religion was lost for thousands of years. It was recorded at temple sites such as the famous ziggurat of Ur, which was buried deep beneath the desert sands. The temple was only rediscovered in the early 20th century, thanks to the excavation efforts of archaeologists such as Sir Leonard Woolley. Even the Sumerian language that these ancient artifacts were written in was unknown. It became a dead language around the 1st century, forgotten until the mid-19th century. In light of these facts, how...
Imagine how foolish sounds this. A forgotten language, but somehow they remember it after many centuries, like after 3,000 years, someone remembered the language. Now they know how to speak. But just we'll move over it. Let's say this is easy one. Not to mention that the Quranic verses doesn't say what he says, but we'll go with his translation just to show that he's a fool, and those who subscribe to this view also fools. So let's move on. It's only 3 minutes, and then we'll talk about it.
How could Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, have accessed such knowledge, given that he lived in the 7th century? The only source of knowledge about Abraham that would have been readily available would have been the Bible-based stories and Jewish legends in circulation. If we examine the Bible, we find that it's silent on such details. Long ago your ancestors, including Terah, the father of Abraham, and Nahor, lived beyond the Euphrates River and worshipped other gods. We can see that it makes no mention of specific idols that were worshipped. They are simply referred to as other gods. Regarding the Jewish legends that predate the Qur'an,
So notice that the Bible does not mention this kind of things, only the Quran does, which I think is foolish. To be honest, if you want to see a Muslim ignorance on the Bible, just give him a verse and let him interpret for you. You're gonna get stunned, and at some point you're gonna be amused by their ignorance, which we're gonna prove in a minute. So I see we have two viewers. Sorry. Does any of you knows if the Bible mentions those three idols by name? Yes? No? Okay. Maybe you don't know, or maybe you do, but you don't recall. So let's start in. I'm gonna open a Bible Gate. NIV is fine. And we're gonna go First Kings. One Kings. One Kings. Okay. Strange. Is either my internet, even the website does not work. Let's try First Kings 11:15. Yeah. Mm. 11:15. It's somewhere here. Yes. 11:15 verse 5. It's speaking about Solomon. He followed the Ashtaroth, the goddess of the Sidonites, and Molech, the detestable god of the Ammonites. Now, we've got two out of the three gods. And of course, we have the famous whale. So, why are these guys saying that, the Bible doesn't mention any, and this is only known due to the Prophet ﷺ, peace be upon him? I think it's pretty stupid, and I know some of the Jewish story do mention them, but either way, they somehow didn't find about it. They always try to bring up Muhammad to look good and to be kind of, I don't know how to put it, like all-knowing, and we'll see anyway, because I've got another surprise for you with another Muslim apologist who I think is very full. I don't think people should go in speaker corner, but we'll go to it in a second. So we can see that Quran deals more with mysticism. They are interested in foreign gods. Not to mention, if we go Exodus 12:12, the famous passage about God about God bringing the judgment over the gods of Egypt, which weren't but 10 main deities, mainly Happy, which were the real Nile, Kafir, and Kefir, sorry, not Kafir, Kefir, and so on. You can read about them. But the Bible always say the gods of Egypt. Now, because, like I said, this is something very funny for me, I'm gonna bring another foolish person, which I think no Christians should speak to, 'cause he's just, I don't know. I'll leave you, I'll leave you to judge. I don't want to put names on people, but you know, this guy is something else, my friends. Here, the all-knowing Mansour have a discussion with a Christian lady about the bewitched prophet. And let's see if we can hear the sound, because the lady is speaking very low. I think I should just download it and then, put up the volume so we can hear her too. But I'm gonna try though, and see if you don't understand, or you can go to the video that I'm gonna play just to see how they do it.
You can get over it. Because to say that he hasn't said good thing about women means you have studied all of these things. That's what he says. When you take things out of contextual understanding, it will be seen like he's saying woman is the devil.
The man explained it in Arabic and in English. And then I checked, and then I am right there everything. And that's really shocking. It's not only that Muhammad was traveling, he was killing himself, he was saying things that he think he did.
So now I realize, in fact, what I realize is from the questions, from the things you're bringing up, remember, I have been coming here from the 90s, right? Late 90s. It's the first time I've heard these criticisms against the Prophet. And I seem to know roughly where they come from, right? Wait. And the basis of these criticisms is such that when the same criticisms are answered by Muslims in the form of books, lectures, YouTube videos, or articles in the web, unfortunately the critics who raise these objections,
So I'm gonna put it on pause. The lady said about Muhammad trying to commit suicide, about him being bewitched and demon possessed. And later on, he, as you can see, actually straight away, he's like, no, these are from Christian polemics, because she doesn't have the reference. Later on, she she asked her about the reference, but she doesn't know, because the truth is many Christians hear this stuff, but they never go prepared. So, what can we say? Let's see if we can refresh his memory, because apparently he never heard them before. I mean, I don't know. Never heard before. So, let's see if we can help him, like refresh his memory. Let me get you some. Right. I keep with this hadith and I keep asking what are the good things that the Shaitan told him to do. In case this guy doesn't know, this is a Sahih hadith. And yes, he helped me against him, so I'm safe from his hand, and does not command me but good, i.e. jinn, the devil, actually, which are not the same thing, but now we showed him. If he doesn't know, point him to my video, and you have the reference in the book and in English, and also from Sunnah.com. So if he doesn't know about this one, well, you can point him out. I hope that lady will see my video and will show him. What can we do about Muhammad being bewitched? Can we refresh his memory in this topic as well? Well, let's see what we have here. Once the Prophet was bewitched, so is narrated by Aisha sallallahu wasallam, and the Prophet sallallahu wasallam was bewitched, so he imagined that he had done a thing which in fact he had not done, i.e. having sex with his old wife. He only imagined stuff like this, but I think he imagined having a revelation as well. And since he likes it, this is Sahih al-Bukhari, the reference are here, the reference in book. So if he doesn't know, or if he never heard it before, now he does. Just point him to this wonderful hadith. There is also in Surah 53, but it's pointless because we have it here as well. And let's see how Muhammad judged a case when he was bewitched, which I think is great because he's imagining things are not there. So I think that's important to point out too. And of course, this is a very nice hadith that I like. And he actually tells the lady to go to read Sahih Muslim, Abi Dawud, and Al-Tirmidhi, and so on. So I'm gonna do just that. And well, let's read from here. Go away. No. Yeah. So a thief was brought to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he said, "Kill him." I think he was bewitched at the time because he couldn't remember what the punishment was supposed to be for. So the people said, "He committed theft, Messenger of Allah." Then he said, just cut his hand. So apparently he was bewitched because the people apparently refresh his memory. He was like, "What are you doing? This is not the right punishment for the theft that the guy committed." So now he cuts his right hand, and he was brought a second time, and the Prophet said again, "Kill him! Kill him!" Everything to Muhammad is kill him! Kill him! So the people said, "He committed theft, Messenger of Allah." Then he said, "Cut off his foot." Now, is he stupid or what? He doesn't remember what the punishment was. So first kill him, then cut one hand, then cut a foot. So apparently he's more than bewitched because he doesn't even know what punishment should be applied. So they cut his left foot this time. So imagine a man with right arm cut and left foot cut. He was brought a third time. He said again, "Kill him." Everything finishing kill him with Muhammad. So the people said he had committed theft, Messenger of Allah. See, his messenger is not prophet. The upgrades are not fair. Muslims are lying to us. The updates weren't made at the time. So when he was bewitched, apparently he didn't have the upgrades installed. The dish of faith and all that probably came sometime later on in life. So he said, cut off his hand. So his left hand was cut off. So now we've got a man with both hands and a leg cut off. So we have one man with one leg. So he was brought fourth time. I mean, look at this thief. Not even enough food, he's not giving up stealing. the messenger said, kill him. What else? I don't know why. It actually, because they brought this guy to him. I don't know why did they ask, like, messenger of Allah, here is the thief. What is the punishment? They should have killed him straight away, because apparently everything with Muhammad ends in kill him. So the people said again, he has committed theft, so he only stole something. Messenger of Allah. So he said, cut off his foot. So his right foot was cut off. So now we've got one man with no legs, no foot, being brought for a 5th time to Muhammad because he stole something. Unbelievable. I mean, look at this guy. This is some sort of survivor something. I think this is what is the guy was called, did the shootings, in wilderness and stuff. Doesn't matter. This was the guy. This was his student. So he was brought a 5th time, and he said, kill him. So they took him away and killed him. We then dragged him and cast him into a well and threw stones over him. So I think, after all, Muhammad had it his way, and the killing for the theft, the sentence was carried out after all. But as you can see, 4th time Muhammad wants to kill him right from the beginning, but the people knows that it's not the right punishment. So Muhammad decided, after he slaughtered the guy like without both arms and both legs, to put him out of his misery, because what would be a life with no nothing? Either way, now Muhammad can't remember. He can't even remember the punishments. He's got his favorite though. I hope he didn't imagine he killed the guy. So I think this is a very good hadith to show to our beloved Muslims, showing that how Muhammad memory was like. So if this didn't do it for you, I've got something even better before I go, because I don't want to make long videos. Let's see. Right. Let's see this one. Maybe this time Muhammad get it right first try. What do you think? Will he? Is he wise enough to do this? So, this is the funny hadith about Moses and the famous stone who stole his clothes. But what I wanted to show you, this one is narrated by Abu Huraira, and you can see that there are 6 or 7 marks present on the stone from that excessive beating. So Moses was very angry with this stone, but Allah couldn't remember if Moses hit it like 6 or 7, so he sends Jibril to Muhammad. It's like, can't remember, just tell him, could be 6, could be 7. It's been a long time, and Allah have memory problems, so Muhammad have memory problems as well. But I'm gonna go. This is Sahih narrated many times, and each time we've got like different we've got different stuff in it. So we've got 6 or 7 marks present on the stone first time. by Abu Huraira. We go. Hold on. It's a stone. Moses, sorry. So, we've got 6 or 7 marks, like I said. Abu Huraira says they're all Sahih, by the way. We've got narrated the book of menstruation, that's nice. So we've got again 6 or 7 marks on the stone, good. Now, also Sahih. 6 or 7 again. Sahih al-Muslim this time. And then, hold on a second, because we've got this hadith many times. I don't know why it's not in the Quran though, because it's part of chapter 33, ayah 69. Actually, the Quran is a hadith just about song, very long song, but either way, I know we have the same incident, with less marks on the stone, which I think is really great. Let me see. Right. Now, this time, the same hadith, you see, it's got traces of hitting still, but they are 3, 4, or 5 marks. So, let me see. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Apparently, Allah doesn't know anyway. So it's pointless in asking him if he take his time to bring the surah 33 and include this incident for the Bani Israel. But yet, he remembered everything. Like, you see, it's every single detail how Moses went and took a shower and bath, and then the stone, very, pay attention. It's like Moses is not looking. I'm gonna run with his garments, and now Moses running after. Give me my garment. And then they reach a group of children of Israel. So Allah just cleared this accusation, because I think, you see, I think it's very important to clear Moses' accusations, but the details may vary. I mean, Allah all knowing. I don't know why these people believe in these foolish books. But I wanted to show you how they deal. They make sure, first, if you know Arabic, second, if you've got your reference with you. If you don't, then they'll tell you that you bring them from somewhere else, and they won't speak to you about the topic because it's very embarrassing to them. So when you're gonna face Muslims, know this. Behind closed doors, they think Jesus is disgusting. One. Second, they will ask you if you know Arabic. Third, have your reference ready and already be prepared for the miracle of reinterpretation when you deal with them. If you want to test them to see if they know the Bible, give them an ambiguous statement where they will have to interpret maybe with another verse, like Revelation 13, maybe Daniel 7 or 9 or stuff like this, and Isaiah 9:6 and so on, and put them to test, because then you will see their true colors. And if you ever come across them and they say Muhammad is in the Bible, always remember Isaiah 42, it's not Torah. They have to prove it from the corrupt Torah and from the corrupt Injil. And when they try to use John, show them the stream that they've done to disprove John. And if they somehow still try to insert Muhammad in it, just tell them to read 3 verse above and 3 verse below, so we get the context. Don't ever let them give you one verse and then they will interpret what they believe. So I'm gonna stop here because I don't want to make it too long and will be boring for people to watch. I'm sorry if the sound didn't came too well. I'm having some connection issues when the weather is bad. So hope everything works fine. Let me know in the comment if everything is okay with the video at least. And if you need to ask me something or anything at all, please do. We are here to serve, and the Lord will repay us. So be safe, stay as far as you can from Islam, and may the Christ bless your lives with many things. Peace.